What is up, you guys? Today I need to get some gas. I am fully out of E85 and I'm halfway down on my regular gas, so I got the tanks with me. We're gonna get on the road after that. We're gonna take a canyon drive in the WRX. My first canyon drive on E85, so it should be pretty interesting. But for now, let's get some gas. Alright, so I do 5 gallons of E85 and 5 gallons of 91 pump gas. That should put me around like E47. But yeah, I think we're all set, so we're gonna get on the road and get on with this video. Alright, you guys, hopefully you can hear me all right. I know this car is just so loud. Today what we're gonna be doing is another canyon drive. And this time it's gonna be a little bit different from the last one because now we have E85, which I am stoked about. I don't know if you guys remember, but not too long ago, I did the first episode, kind of like pilot episode of this. I want to make it into a series, and so this is the second installment of that. Me and Jordan have been working on this, and these are kind of like tester videos that I'm doing right now, but we have something that we want to kind of make this into, so I don't want to get too much into it. But with that said, today we're going to be exploring Little Tujunga. Now, because of the amazing feedback that you guys really seem to like the last video that I did of this, where I took it up to another road in Santa Clarita, and you guys also suggested that I check out Little Tujunga. Now, I've always heard about Little Tujunga, but I've never actually driven it before, so it's a perfect road to check out. So you guys will be in, just the same as the last video, you guys will be in this view for most of the video, because that way you don't have to look at my face the entire time. You can kind of see what's going on outside and see the road and stuff. So real quick, I just want to talk to you about Little Tujunga. So Little Tujunga is actually in between. It cuts across a section of mountains from the 210 freeway near Silmar, and then cuts over to the 14 in Santa Clarita. Now, like I said, you do have to go through Sand Canyon and then Plaza Rita Canyon to get there, but I came from the 14 and that drive was beautiful, like really, really nice. I know the weather's like amazing right now. It's like 80 degrees, really sunny, everything's green. So that's awesome. But just the road itself was so, I mean, it wasn't like turning or anything, but the road was so smooth. It was really nice. There's like $1 million houses everywhere out there, just ranch houses, really, really nice area. So, but Little Tujunga, the stretch of road known as Little Tujunga, is actually about 10 miles. So it's not even that long. And the thing that I like about just looking at the road over Google Maps is that it, like I said, it cuts across a section of mountains. So it's not like you have to drive all the way in deep into the mountains and then drive the same road all the way back. You can kind of take the road all the way through until you get to the end, whether it's the 14 or the 210, and then you're in the valley or you're in Santa Clarita Valley. I do kind of like that about it. All right, so enough talking about the road. I'm gonna get into this and speed up a little bit here. Not trying to have anything bad happen today. I don't want to go crazy on this road. Wow, this is really cool actually. Don't want to do anything too crazy, but just enough to experience it and enjoy it, because that's really what it's all about. Especially since I don't know this road. Yeah, 10 miles, see that, 11 miles. Gotta love these canyon walls that really echo the exhaust sound. I love it. Temperature's at 220 for oil temp, 190 coolant temp. Everything looks good. Gotta love this road already. Oh my gosh. This is great. And the thing that I'm noticing is when I'm on this road, although it's deep in the mountains, but you don't feel like it. You don't feel like you're on like this desolate, you know, Mars planet where there's nothing, no civilization around you. There you got like houses every once in a while. You got a lot of trails, a lot of turnouts, although they may be dirty, and you know the turnouts are mostly dirt and rocks. They're pretty, you know, frequent, it looks like. One of you guys was saying that this road was sketchy. I can see why you're saying that. Definitely sketchy in some places for sure. But I mean, the payoff is really, really nice. Probably just leave it in second, honestly. I keep going to third and then I instantly have to go back to second, so. Whew, that's tight. These hills are pretty close. I can see why this is a dangerous road for sure. But man, this is fun. This is one of the funnest roads I think I've driven so far. Man. So this is proving to be a second and third gear road so far. These turns are so tight here, you really got to make sure you're braking enough. I think that's one of the next performance mods I want to do to this car, is brakes, big brakes for sure. But I might have to get different wheels for that, which I'm totally fine with. Leaving second. Road work ahead. All right. I have no idea how far I'm in right now, but I'm expecting to just pop out on the 210 side any second now. So I've definitely come out of like the most technical areas. I doubt I'm gonna be seeing any more technical areas like I did back there. I think it's kind of coming to an end over here. I can see the valley through there, so I'm coming up on the end here. This is beautiful right here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, first paved turnout I've seen. That's good. All right, we got a stop sign. So I think it's time to turn around. I'm gonna pull into here and then make a U-turn. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was Little Tujunga Road, and I definitely enjoyed myself. I didn't think it was gonna be that sick. It was really, really awesome. I really had a fun time doing it. And I hope you enjoyed and appreciated those 360 shots from the back of the car. I'm really curious to see how they turned out. I hope they did, but you guys already know. So now it's time to rate the road. Just to remind you guys, the 3 categories that I'm gonna be rating it on is 1, drivability, 2, fun factor, and 3, the surrounding area. So let's start with drivability. Now, this road was surprisingly smooth. Compared to a couple other roads that I've driven, I don't know, I just had expectations of it being really bumpy and cracked and just a harsh ride. But I was pleasantly surprised. This road is so smooth. There's a couple dips here and there, but there's only like a few, and the rest of it is very smooth. You do have to watch out for the sandy and dirty parts, and there are a few rocks here and there on the road because the cliffs are right there and they're very rocky and crumbly. The road does get pretty narrow at points, and you do feel like you're getting extremely close to the cliff side on your right if you're going up. It is dangerous, but if you're careful, you'll be fine. So all that together, I still have to give drivability an 8 on the scoreboard out of 10. Just all around, really, really good quality road. And even though it is pretty dangerous, you just gotta be smart about things. So number 2 is fun factor. Fun factor, wow, I was not expecting this road to be as fun as it was. There are plenty of turns. There was really no straightaways, especially on the main section of Little Tujunga. There was no, significant straightaways. It is nice. I do like having a good straightaway every now and again, but if there's just a bunch of straightaways, then you're gonna hit your max speed or however fast you want to go or feel comfortable going, and then you just kind of have to go into a higher gear, and you're just kind of cruising. So I do definitely appreciate the amount of turns and how technical it was. It was extremely fun, very high fun factor. So for fun factor, I'm also going to give it an 8. Now lastly is surrounding area. This surrounding area was actually pretty nice. It was a scenic route, pretty much both ways you come. If you're coming from the 210 side or the 14 side, very scenic and just a calm, I'm on it right now actually going to the 14. It's just a really nice, quiet, smooth road. Now, the turnouts, they weren't super high quality. They were mostly dirt and kind of rocky, but there were a good amount of them. I wasn't feeling like I was driving for miles without seeing a turnout, so that was definitely good. The other thing that I really liked about this road is the fact that you didn't have to drive all the way back into the mountains, and then you're in the middle of nowhere, and then you have to drive all the way back. You can technically cut through the mountains taking it from either side of the 14 or the 210 side and just drive right through the mountain range and end up at either in Santa Clarita or in Sylmar area. So, which really aren't that far apart. They're only about, 10, at most 15 minutes apart from each other. So, you're kind of, it's like a big semicircle kind of. You're just going in one end, then coming out the other, and then you're kind of still in the same area you started in. So for surrounding area, I'm going to give it a 6, just to be conservative. I'm sure there's going to be places out there in the future that are really, really cool and special places. So I want to kind of reserve the higher scores for that. So it wasn't, bad at all. It was pretty good, but it wasn't, the best and most amazing place I've ever been either. So 6 sounds fair. So all in all, that brings the total score for the Little Tujunga Canyon Road to 22 out of 30, which is a great score. I really, really think it deserves it, and I highly recommend it if you guys are in the Santa Clarita or even in just the LA/Sylmar Burbank area. It's a really good road to hit up. Definitely want to try it if you haven't done it before. Let us know in the comments if you guys have any other suggestions and also what you thought. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. So I think this is where I'm going to close it out. If you guys want to check out our shirt, or if you want a hat, we got hats, posters, stickers, all kinds of stuff. Check out our website, neverfinished.com. And I think that's pretty much it. So as always, we're Never Finished, and we will catch you guys in the next one.